Hello everybody, my name is Daryn Moran in Omaha, Nebraska. It's about 3 p.m. on Monday, September 26th. And today's video, the purpose is to let everybody know what needs to be done. As a result of nobody fulfilling their responsibility to enforce the law and arrest the president for his crime of a forgery, which is proven fact, I've decided that I must do it myself. What do I mean? I'll gas up the car, drive in my vehicle to Washington, D.C., knock on the president's door, and tell him he's coming with me. Now, along the way, obviously, if you're still listening and not just laughing, somebody's going to have something to say about that, and that's what we need. We need a confrontation. Not a violent one. I'm not coming with a shotgun. I'm not coming with a knife. I'm coming with the Constitution in my hand and the Bible and the fact that he's a criminal and a known forger. Just like in the old Wild West, when men weren't welcome in town, when their wanted posters were hanging on the walls, they only came with their cronies on the horses so they could escape in and out. President Obama is going to be on the run for the remainder of his days until he gets right, until he leaves, or otherwise. But he's going to be held accountable. So, to the mayor's office in Omaha, who has not responded to me when I went and put a request to see the mayor of Omaha, Jim Suttle, no response, I'm going to do your job. To the county sheriff, who I spoke to Captain Torres, was supposed to pass my flyer on, to Tim Dunning, the sheriff in Omaha, Nebraska, who won't do your job and put a warrant out for the arrest of Obama, I'm going to do your job. To the city council that was protected by your guardian, Warren Weaver, who said, I don't know why you're acting this way, and you can send a letter to the city council, and took the receptionist's message, my name and phone number, and gave it back to me, I'm doing your job. This is not just a federal issue, this is a national issue down to everybody everywhere. So, there you have it. I don't know what will happen next. I don't know which Americans will stand by me. I'm not the moron. I'm not the stupid person. My wife comes from Mexico, and she says, what separates America from the third world countries? The third world countries don't have anybody enforcing the law. And here, the Constitution is being overthrown daily. I just heard from a friend that Walter Fitzpatrick was arrested again. This poor man's been fighting by himself for 3 years against this illegal president. It's time the rest of us follow his example. The wisdom of the gray head of Walter Fitzpatrick, a retired Navy officer. And to the military out there, stop hiding Obama. Stop protecting him. He is a criminal. I was in the Marine Corps from 91 to 95. I was in the Air Force from 2002 to 2011, before gays were allowed in the military. Now, I'm not against a gay man or a woman. I'm against your activity. I'm against you promoting your lifestyle to families and literature and education system. Being a gay is a sin in the Bible, whether you like it or not. It's a sin. So, I was in the military before the gays were in, when we knew that it was a sin, when it was a shame to say that openly. And General Mullen's comments that the military is stronger and has more tolerance. More tolerance for what, General Mullen? More tolerance for sin? Yeah, are you even a Christian? Do you know the Bible? It's foolish and ignorant to ignore God and ignore the scriptures in the Bible when you're made aware of it. Now, the Islam religion and the Muslims, who Barack Obama knows the prayers, knows the calls, knows the words, and all his best buddies are Muslims, they want to chop off our heads if we claim we're a Christian. I saw a video of the new director of the transportation saying we're identifying Christian identity people as the new terrorists. Well, what in the world is he talking about? Another czar of Obama. So the real Americans out there are going to hear me. And when they come to your houses to arrest you too and ask you, oh, did you support me or email me or Walter Fitzpatrick? We need to arrest you too. I don't know if you're going to load your guns with weapons and defend yourself and your family or your children or not. Like I said, today or tomorrow when I leave, I'm not going with a shotgun and going with a knife. It's not about threats. I'm just coming to knock on Obama's door and say, you're coming with me, your time is up. He's going to spend the remainder of his days on the run like a common criminal. Those of you that support him, that's your mistake and your foolishness. The majority of Americans do not support Barack Obama. He has no proof of his birth, anywhere, any date, any time. And the proof that they've offered is a lie, it's a forgery, and it's been proven so by multiple Americans over and over again. If I sound angry, it's because I am. It's because the military's had a coup. It's been taken over by a false commander-in-chief, and this flag What does it mean anymore? Where's the Constitution? Where are our so-called leaders in the Congress and the Supreme Court? You're next. First is the President. Coming for you, Barack Obama. Coming for you. The Supreme Court and the Congress is next. But I'm coming for you, Barack Obama, first. So call your Secret Service, coward. You wouldn't even do an arm wrestling match with me if I asked you. You probably wouldn't do a 40-yard dash. Wimp. Coward. Coward. And the Supreme Court and the Congress is next. Call your FBI, call your Secret Service, put all the cuffs on me that you want, give me a black and white striped suit and throw me in jail. Coward. You have no proof of who you are. And it's time Americans stand up and tell you the truth. We don't want you here. We want you out of the office. We want your crimes to stop. That's what I'm going to do. This is public information. This is YouTube. My address is 5451 South 194th Avenue in Omaha, Nebraska. 68135 is the zip. My cell phone number is 402-709-3889. I have a public email address as well. I'm here, but I'm leaving. I'm going to gas up the car and go to Washington, D.C. and arrest the President. It's time for confrontation. Yeah, you think you're going to win. Yeah, you do. You think so. You think all that money flowing from all your Muslim buddies and social communist Democratic buddies is going to save you. It's not going to save you. There's real Americans out there who are going to hear me. And I'm not going to go to jail. You're not going to throw away the key and have me in jail for life. You're not going to get away with it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So first, Barack Obama, start running. Start running. Your sand is dripping out the hourglass. We're coming to get you. Yeah, laugh it up too. Laugh it up. You ain't going to be laughing when we're in your face. When the cuffs are on your hands, you ain't going to be laughing. Oh, threatening the President. Woohoo! Threatening the President. Send the Congress. Send the Supreme Court. Us Americans, we're so scared. War veterans, military veterans, they're not scared. They know this is the truth. And the current military better wise up. You better listen to me. America's falling apart. The leadership is wrong. He's destroying our nation, turning us into a third world country. The debt's funny for you because you can print money. All these other issues. But let's be clear. Let's be clear. I am going after the President to arrest him for his forged birth certificate. When I said arrest him on active duty or arrest me, what did they do? Sweep me under the rug and discharge me with an honorable discharge for an adjustment disorder because I'm a Christian and I know what sin is and I teach my kids family values and I care about society. So let's be clear. I'm coming because you can't make it a legitimate birth certificate. You won't offer the proof from Hawaii because there is nothing to match it. Unless you go and try to manufacture a 40-something 50 years old or whatever, and it ain't going to happen. You can't do it. So I'm coming after you. So line up your little guards and your securities, coward, wimp. How many of your little SS people or Nazi troopers is it going to take to stop me? Because I'm going to come up to your door, knock on your door, and tell you to come with me. And may God help thousands of Americans to hear this YouTube video and do the same thing. Millions. And if you're going to get your little flash mobs to go around robbing stores and beating up people at the state fairs, go ahead. And your little union man talking at the microphone in Chicago trying to scare people, or if you want to scare us that there are terrorists, yeah, we're so scared the terrorist is in the White House. You terrorize us. The Homeland Security terrorizes us with the TSA. You're the terrorists. We're not putting up with it anymore. Going to start from the top, and the dominoes are going to fall, starting with Barack Obama. And all those little GOP candidates running around out there trying to get a nomination for the presidency in our votes, whoever they are, 8, 9 of them, Newt Gingrich, Romney, Perry, Palin if she goes in, Bachmann, Santorum, Ron Paul, whoever you are, you better wise up too. Your politicians, the American people want to know the birth certificate of Barack Obama. The real one. Stop sweeping it under the rug, acting like it's legitimate, because it's not. And just changing presidents isn't what we're waiting for. It's time to hold people accountable. That's what this flag is all about. It almost sounds to me like today is a declaration of war. You want the vice president to accuse Tea Party people of being terrorists? Why? Just because they want to balance the budget? Just because they want a future for their kids? Right, huh? And just because they want the law enforced? I think you've lost your mind. And all those Americans that like to put stupid comments on YouTube, like my last name isn't Moran, it's moron. Why don't you look it up and see who this real stupid person is? You think factcheck.org really has the truth about Barack Obama? Why is he hiding his stuff? Why does everybody know everything he's ever done is like a lie? Did he go to Columbia? Who are his fellow students? Did he go to Harvard? What's he ever done? Who's paid all his bills? What's his morality? What is him and his wife and his kids talking about at the kitchen table? You know what my family's talking about. We're talking about a free America and a future for my children, and that is my responsibility to do something about it. What's your responsibility? You're going to sit back on your lazy boy chair and watch Jeopardy all night long and reruns of some old program on TV while they're taking all of our freedoms all around us? You know, I passed that flyer here in Omaha. I passed it to the mayor, the county sheriff, and the city council wouldn't even take it. I've called the county commissioner. Nobody will do anything about it. We the people. Who are we the people? It's you. You're the we the people. Me. We're the we the people. This is our country. This is my flag. Barack Obama has a different idea of America, an Islamic America, a one-world America, where America is just what? Kowtowing to all the other cultures and governments of the world. No exceptionalism to us. Well, it stops now. I will go to jail, whatever. Put a bullet in your gun, look in your sights, and shoot me when I'm coming. Go ahead. It's better than living under tyranny and dictatorship. All you Obama supporters, you better think twice. Because this isn't a revolution, by the way. This isn't some people rising up and causing trouble. This is about Americans defending their country, their flag, and their Constitution. Whether they took an oath or not. Common sense. This is what needs to be done. I'm not afraid. Just like when I was in Germany, I said, here I am at my house. Oh, he was getting out because he hated the gays and already on his way out. Am I already on my way out of civilian life now too? How are you going to sweep this one under the rug? Hey, the crazy man hates the president. Whatever, it has nothing to do with hate. I don't care who the president is. They all need to follow the law. They all need to have a legal birth certificate and not fraud and forgery. I'm coming to get you, Barack Obama. You better get your tennis shoes on, lace them up, and start running, because I don't think I'm going to be the only one. Laugh it up with your FBI and CIA and everybody over there in Washington, D.C. Laugh it up. It ain't going to be funny. Some people ain't going to be as nice as me about it.